This episode is brought to you by nobody because we have no sponsor. We are desperately looking for sponsors. If you know anybody that's willing to host us, please shoot us an email at talkintwitch@gmail.com. Hello, everybody. My name is Jesse.
Hello.
This is Talkin Twitch Podcast. I just said my real name.
That's all right. We figured it was started with a J. It had to be something like that.
My name is Mr. J. These are my co-hosts to my left or right on your screen. This is CocoDeee in the middle and CaptnDubz all the way on the right. Say hi, y'all.
Hello.
How's everybody
What's
doing
up?
tonight?
Good.
You guys doing okay tonight?
Yes.
Yeah, I can't put my links in, but it's fine.
Well, cool. So yeah, let's just start it off, I guess, with our intro. What are you guys how y'all streams been going lately?
Yeah, Coco. Sure.
Sweet. Okay, well, mine is doing fantastic. The community is really growing, and it's just awesome seeing that. Like every time I go on, then like these people come back and are just like, "Hey, what's up?" It's great. It's a great feeling.
Nice.
Yeah. What about you, Dubs?
Yeah, it's been good. You know, we've been playing some fun games. Detroit Become Human again for the second time, which is this time I'm trying to be a bad person and have the robots take over humanity. So that's fun.
I did see that. I did see that you're trying to go for the evil route this time, right?
Yeah, so that's been fun doing that. And, you know, Super Bowl, unfortunately, yesterday my team lost, so I came home and did a drunk stream. And you did that. That was fun. I was kind of crying in my beer a little bit last night. But other than that, yeah, it's good stuff. How about you, dude?
Well, let me see. Like this week, I actually streamed a lot more than the previous week, so I have a lot more to say this time, y'all.
Okay, good.
Let me see. What did I start this time? I think I was doing we played Tekken earlier this week, didn't we?
We did.
We played some Tekken. We exchanged to blows.
Yes, we showed the high level, high tier Tekken play.
And then I finally got into Temtem, y'all. I was finally starting to get into that.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, we were playing it. Well, I tried playing it last night, but there's this whole intro scene you got to do, but I didn't do that.
Oh, nice. Do I have you on Steam? Anyway, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, we did on Steam.
Yeah.
Other than that, it's been great. You know, it's been cool. It's a really good, like Coco said, it's a pretty fun experience seeing you come in here and you got your friends. You're like, oh hey, you're here. Thanks for stopping by. It really resonates. It really resonates when you guys stop by in our streams. It really does.
100%. 100%. We should also probably say what our streams are, our links, just in case there's any new listeners.
Oh yeah, we all have our own link. This is Dubs' link. We don't have the Talkin Twitch link yet since we haven't been able to get it running first time.
Right.
Or up and running.
So why don't you link your stream in chat, guys, and then just say it. Sorry to interrupt, but I want everyone to know who these guys are. It's Mr. J Live, Mr. J _live if you're listening on a podcast thing, and Coco is CocoDeee with 3 E's, so it's Coco CocoDeee Twitch, right? So
Yes.
There you go.
Oh yeah, mine. Oh yeah, I forgot mine. CaptnDubz. CaptnDubz. CaptnDubz spelt slightly differently. So there you go. Anyway.
Okay, cool. Works. Cool. So what kind of topics? I know Coco's kind of itching to talk about her topic today.
Yeah.
Oh, is it because I was scratching my head?
No, I think it's just because you were telling us notes and we're ready to talk about this topic. And you've been doing a lot of research, so kind of curious about.
Well, yeah, because it's just a very interesting, controversial topic. So for those of you who don't know, there's this
kind of breaking up a little bit.
Yeah, I thought it was just me, but yeah.
All right, try it again.
Okay, am I back?
Yeah, you're back.
Okay.
Yep.
So there's this big Twitch streamer named Jenna, and has been caught saying some very rude things, like racist and homophobic type things, and people were kind of saying that it was from a long time ago and all that, but it's not. It's currently in her Discord, currently on Twitch. There are clips of her saying bad words that I don't even want to say.
I read something about that. It's crazy.
Yeah,
she's pretty big too. Like, how many followers does she have?
The last I saw was like 200,000, but I could be wrong. That was just one of the sources that I read. But yeah, it's just okay. this is one thing that after all this happened, she tweeted out saying that she was grateful to that values. She used a specific word, but I can't remember what it was. It was, I don't remember what it was, but it was.
Yeah. It was bad. It was racist.
Well, she was saying that she was grateful to have been shadow banned. And
grateful to have been shadow banned. Okay.
Because she respects Twitch for doing it. But one of the
So she's like trolling Twitch a little or something, or like
it kind of sounds like it,
right?
Like,
Yeah.
Thanks for banning it, by the way.
Yeah, you should have done that a long time ago, Twitch. Yeah.
The thing is that like I went through the comments of that tweet and they all said things like this should have sooner, and there was this one tweet that kind of like stuck out a little bit, and it was, this seems to be like in like a I'm caught kind of thing. Like she was trying to like deflect it into like something different. Like she's like saying how she's happy that Twitch has these moderators and stuff that won't take that crap, but at the same time it's like she literally was horrible things. And I don't know, the fact that it took this long, it was just crazy to me. Like I don't know.
Yeah, that is
yeah,
crazy.
She almost got away with a lot just because of the position she was in.
She did get away with a lot. She already did. Like there are clips of her saying like the N-word and things like that.
And they put it all on Reddit and stuff too, right?
Yeah, and
like all her Discord DMs and stuff, I think.
Yeah, it was everywhere. And I don't know, just the things that I read said that it was like this has not been buried like things consistently. And it's just
that's crazy. Yeah, I mean honestly, like I think Twitch doesn't act quickly enough on some of their bigger streamers, and I think it's like it looks bad for them because they're owned by Amazon. It's not like it's some small company. And I know they don't want to ban their big streamers because they make money for them. But I mean, like in the grand scheme of things, like how much money do you need? And also like your what do you call it? Your reputation, as a company looks worse. And you've got all these people, and I'm sure we'll talk about it too. All these people leaving Twitch and stuff. So I think they really need to get their act together. I'm glad they banned her. Obviously, it should have been sooner, but hopefully they'll do that more in the future. I don't know. What do you think, Jay?
I mean, it comes to the point where you gotta, the company, if you're the boss and you see this guy, he's bringing in, like, let's just put it from a retail point of view, or, a sales point of view. Yeah. You're the boss, right? You got your top salesman is, they're bringing you the most money. You give them all the light and attention, but then they start messing up and you're kind of like, man, this kind of sucks. It's your top seller, but
right.
It also makes you look bad. So is it a good trade-off? That's I think that's what they kind of got to talk about, or they think about. Do you want
on that, you make a good point. But at the same time, like these people who have these massive audiences, like they're kind of bringing.
Your mic is really breaking. It's breaking up a little again. It is just a little. I don't know. Maybe you can like.
I can hear you, but it's kind of off a little bit.
It's scratchy. It's okay. I don't know. We have to do it. It's a live podcast, so let's just keep going. Yeah.
Well, I forgot what I was gonna say.
She's about you got your top salesman, but also they're complete, bad person.
Yeah, a complete douche. Yeah.
But by saying the things that she said and getting away with it, she kind of brought more people with that mindset that made it seem like it was okay to say that stuff. So it really looks bad for the company, especially in this day and age.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah. No, that makes sense because, you see this big streamer get away with it. And you're like, okay, well, maybe I can start doing the same thing since they're getting away with it. So it must be fine, right? I guess that must be the mindset that they start growing.
Right. And then you get guys, I don't know the specific instances, but I've seen people getting banned on Twitch for what they think the person said. But if you really listen to it, they didn't say that at all. And they still stick with the ban and things like that. It's like, and if that guy had 500,000 followers, would that happen?
Yeah.
Probably not. But I guess I don't know. It's an interesting thing. Like it's a balancing act you have to do as a company, and a community.
Right.
And
I guess didn't that happen to Twerk recently? Didn't he get like banned for a little bit?
Yeah, he did. But honestly, Twerk probably did something to get banned. No, I'm just kidding.
Shout out to Twerk.
Shout out to Twerk.
Shout out to Twerk.
The same things with like different accents and stuff. Like I've seen a lot of big YouTubers that I am like into. They've gotten what's it called, demonetized for but it sounds like something else because they have an accent, and it happened.
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, and then you got. What is it? Your favorite streamer, Dubz, Dr. Disrespect.
Dr. Disrespect. Yeah, but he was okay. So here's the thing: Dr. Disrespect got banned because he went into a public restroom streaming. Okay, now that sounds bad. Hold on. He did that at the Twitch TwitchCon.
Right?
Yes,
TwitchCon.
that sounds bad. But he had a camera crew following him around. He was in the moment. He didn't even realize it. He just was going into the bathroom to like wash his face. It's not like he pointed at a person or anything like that. It was totally. Anyway, I'm a big fan, so I'm sorry. I'm gonna have his back on that one. But yeah.
Like it sounds bad on paper. You're like, oh yeah, he went streaming in the bathroom. But then if you actually get down to the detail of what happened, it's not too bad.
Yeah, if you actually look at the clip, it's not like he went in there and like stuck his camera underneath the stall or something.
Yeah. It just he was live streaming the whole event and he just needed to go to the bathroom.
Right. Yeah, and I think he was anyway. And dude, did you guys know that guy was he used to play basketball in college, and he's like 6'7"? Did you know that?
That dude's tall.
Dude is tall. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a tall. He's a tall guy. And
Anyway.
he's been coming out on a lot of media too. I think he came out on the Ellen show once.
Yeah, and he's got a cartoon being made about him. Not.
Oh, I did see that.
Yeah,
I did see that.
We don't really know the details of it, but he's definitely. Anyway, so that's, I guess.
That's pretty cool. Yeah.
Who's your guys' favorite streamers? That's a good subject, actually.
My favorites. I don't think I have a favorite streamer, to be honest.
I don't know. It's
other than CaptnTubz and CocoDeee. What?
Oh, there you go. I think we were talking about Pokimane a little bit though earlier.
Oh, man. I mean, y'all know that's my favorite. But, that's for.
Right.
As for like big streamers, I don't really a lot. I tend to gravitate toward like the smaller audiences. I think one big channel that I can think of is the Jenna and Julian channel.
I
love them.
I don't know that one.
You don't know Julian, Jenna Marbles from YouTube?
No, what do they do?
What do they do? I've never heard of them. I've honestly never heard of them.
Yeah, but
that's honestly surprising. Jenna is a YouTuber and a different YouTuber,
not the same Jenna that we were talking about earlier.
Yeah. Jenna Marbles. She is just hilarious and does whatever she wants. And Julian is like not a chef, but he cooks. And they put that stuff on YouTube, and they generally
yeah, we're getting bad server issues. Yeah.
Go ahead. No, we heard you. Go ahead.
It was just like sped up and slowed down. I felt like I was in the Matrix right now. Yeah. I was dodging bullets like in the Matrix, bro.
That's the only streamer that I really watch.
I mean, I guess we can call them content creators, right? Or do you want to call them a content creator? Do you
want to call
you're
right, because
one and the same, right?
Well, yeah, because honestly, and that's another good subject, but I was going to save that. But I want to look at myself as a content creator, personally more as a streamer, because if Twitch shuts down, I want to be able to go somewhere else. So like I'm trying to up my game a little on Instagram, and I just started doing Twitter again. That's a whole nother side subject, but like, because I think we talked about it a little last week, the discoverability factor is so hard on Twitch. You know what I mean? Especially if you're playing in a big category. It's like I remember when Battlefield 5 came out, and I wanted to stream it. It was the first day. It's kind of a bad game now, but anyway, Battlefield 5 came out, and I went on my phone to see how long it would take to scroll down to find me, and it was like over a minute because it just came out that day. You know what I mean? So like, to me, if you're a streamer out there, what you need to do, you need to consider yourself more of a content creator and do other things. Do YouTube, do Instagram, do Twitter as much as you can. But I don't know. What about you guys?
Burning out. Yeah, I mean, I guess technically we are content creators. We're providing content for viewers, so to speak. I don't consider myself like a video maker. I can't edit I couldn't say edit any video for but I don't have a YouTube channel just because I don't think I'm that interesting. All my stuff is just kind of improvised, so I don't, if I'm making YouTube videos, I have a pattern I'm following or a script of sorted, for lack of a better term.
Yeah, well, actually, you do have a YouTube channel. It's called Talkin Twitch on YouTube, guys, and you can go there. Somebody ! YT in chat right now, so we can all find out where we go. Yeah,
yeah. If you want to look at us, if you were looking at us on YouTube, I guess
there you go.
Can I take that back now? Or is that
no, you got it. It went in. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, definitely. If you want to start streaming and you want to pick a platform, I think you probably, depending on what your goal is. Me, I'm just kind of streaming just to play live games and record it. Where I don't really have other goal besides that.
Which is great.
As far as I mean, I have my ultimate goal, but that's just I'm not trying to become. I don't know what I'm trying to say. The point is, I'm just streaming for fun. The point is, I'm streaming for fun.
Yeah, you're a hobbyist. You're a hobbyist.
Yeah. There you go. It's mostly for hobby. My goal, that I mentioned last podcast, is to do a charity stream, but that's if it even comes to, if I even get an opportunity to do so.
That'd be cool.
You will.
But,
it'll happen.
Yeah. I think I've rambled off enough of that topic.
Well, I don't think Coco had a chance to talk about.
Right. Go ahead, Coco. I rambled on.
Well, me personally, I do consider myself a content creator because, now we're doing the podcast, and when I'm on Twitch just doing my own thing, it's whatever I want. It's all these and I just I think I'm a content creator. I would.
I think so. You definitely do a lot more than we do. You cook.
Yeah.
You do your makeup. You eat hot chips in front of people.
I mean, I would argue that I do a lot. I yell at a lot of different games.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry.
I had to get off of your stream because you were yelling.
Sometimes it gets a little dark, but
It wasn't dark. It wasn't dark. It's just because my brain hurt.
Yeah. So, what else did you want to?
Cool. Anything else you want to add to that?
No.
To the content creator thing? No, not really.
Yeah.
All right. So here's a little riddle I was thinking about earlier today, and I want to. Y'all's taking this just kind of on the side. It's kind of related.
Okay.
So let's say, and this is for viewers as well. If you watch a stream or play a game, can you watch from start to finish the game? Can you say that you played the game?
Like a story game?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Can't say
that is a really interesting question. Can I jump in?
Yeah.
Because I actually had a guy come into the Detroit Become Human stream, right? And he's like, "Oh, you should do this, or you should do," he's trying to help me, right? And it sounded like the guy I'm like, "How many times have you played this?" He's like, "Oh, I've watched it 10 times." He's never played it. He knows all, go over here, go to this closet, talk to this guy, do that, hack this, And it was so that is an interesting question. I guess for a game like Detroit Become Human, which there's not a lot of gameplay, I would say yes. That is,
you think so?
You played it. But for a tougher game, let's say you're playing a Dark Souls or something.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
I don't.
Or a shooter, right? Maybe a shooter doesn't count.
Then I wouldn't say that you've played the game. You know what I mean?
What do you think, Coco?
You did not play the game. No way. Because okay, so Detroit Become Human, you can't physically make things happen if you're not playing it, and you can't. You know the story, absolutely, story, but you did not play the game.
Okay,
no,
all right, you've convinced me, Coco. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Well,
I retract my previous.
I don't have a personal take on this. I just like to hear what people have to say, because it goes to my next question.
Oh wait, you didn't answer the question. Yeah.
Well, no, I don't have an opinion. I think it's just hearing what people have to say. I just I don't know. Anyways. I don't think you really can. But I don't think you can say you played a game if you watch it. But it goes to my next question. or it follows the next riddle. Which, let's say you're on Audible, right? No sponsor. They're not sponsoring us.
I was about to say.
You can get
even though they
Audible on your
sponsor
phone.
everybody.
No, anyway, go ahead.
Even though they sponsor literally everybody, but except us.
Yeah.
Maybe one day.
Yeah, we'll get a sponsorship someday.
So Audible, if you listen to a book on Audible, a full book, can you say that you read the book?
Yes.
100% yes.
Yep.
So it's not one and the same. It doesn't fall in.
It's not the same at
No,
all
you
because
just you're not turning
it's-
pages, but yeah.
Yeah.
Is there a
'Cause
reason why y'all think that?
I
Go
think
ahead.
at that point you've absorbed the information. Like the whole point of a game is to play it. The whole point of a book is, and having it read to you is like it's almost like you're reading it but in someone else's voice. You know what I mean? But with the game, absolutely.
But here, that just made me think of something interesting. What?
Hold on, because Pixel in chat just said something very interesting on that topic. That's not fair. Read.
Blind people
can't read.
That's true. I was actually gonna and kind of to riff off of what Pixel is saying. If that's true, then my son has read 20 books and he doesn't know how to read, or more. You know what I mean? Because we read him a book all the time, right?
Aww.
You see what I'm saying? Like at night or whatever, or whenever
Yeah.
you read him a
Yeah.
book. So, but he's heard the information, but he can't read. So it's kind of, I don't know, hard
Okay.
I
subject.
think
It's debatable. It's a debatable. I like hearing what people have to say about it.
Right.
maybe not the word read. Like you didn't read the book, but like
You experienced it.
Experienced
like-
it. Yes, that's a good
Doesn't
one.
doesn't that fall into place as to watching somebody play the game? They experienced it.
No, because the point of the
Ooh,
game.
Jay,
is to
you
play
got
it.
her on that one.
No, he didn't.
You
Point
said
of the game
that. I
is
mean,
to-
that was your words in there.
Well, yeah. I mean, okay. I guess I don't know. I don't know the answer.
No, I don't have like I said, I don't even have an opinion on this. I just like hearing what
I
people
don't
say.
think there is an answer to that, really.
Right? I think so either. It's just kind of
These are the kind of deep subjects, guys, you can get every Monday right here on Talkin Twitch.
Us rambling about stuff.
Yeah. But yeah.
So I got to chat on Pixel also said just because I watched my fiance play Siege doesn't mean I've played it.
That's true.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
Dude,
true.
I
It's-
have a
it's
hard time
tough- yeah, it's a
watching
hard-
people play Siege. That game pisses me off. It just brings me bad memories. I've played hundreds of hours in that game. I'm so garbage at it.
Maybe you were
that
trying to
it's
get me
just-
to play last night.
I did. I was. I would try to get you to play every game I have.
That's true. Shout out to Siege for not being able to let me play it. Anyways. Any topics you want to talk about?
Yeah, sure. So, kind of going back on last week's subject about people leaving Twitch, I think it's going to be a theme throughout, and not just leaving Twitch, just moving platforms. Summit 1G. Everyone knows who Summit 1G is, right? Okay, Summit 1G is one of the biggest streamers on Twitch. In fact, I just looked at and I was going to bring this up later, a top 10 chart of it, and he's the number 3 streamer on Twitch. Anyway, he had an announcement. He's like an FPS player. He plays, and you know what? He also did some GTA 5, and he also did some Sea of Thieves. But he's known for he was a pro Counter-Strike guy, I think. And then and then he moved to streaming. And he dates another popular streamer. I forgot what her name is. Maybe somebody can tell me that. Anyway, so he had an announcement. He actually had a pre-announcement. He's I've got something big or something like that, and it's going to be the biggest day of my life. So of course everyone's thinking he's leaving Twitch, and he kind of did end it saying I love Twitch, but it's a scary place to be. So I guess talking about big streamers moving around again is another thing we could talk about. Just because it seems to be so prevalent,
Mm-hmm.
This week on Talkin Twitch, this is who left Twitch.
Right, exactly. Yeah, but no, they also keep people too, right? They've been signing people. Anyway, we talked about this last week. I guess the point is, it's just these big people leaving. It's kind of interesting. I don't know if chat has any opinions on it, or I don't know what. It's like
People leaving.
It's like, to me, it's like a sports team. Like your favorite guy on the Houston Rockets, right? Goes to the Lakers, my favorite team, and then you loved him when he was on the Rockets, and now you hate him when he's on the Lakers. Do you feel like that when people move, or
Like, do you want to go? Do you want to support the player? Or do you want to support the team? Because I think you personally support the team more than the player.
Right.
In a way, but although there are those loyal fans that will just go for it on the team just because simply this one guy. I mean, that happened. I know a friend personally who once Deshaun Watson got drafted into the Texans, she's like, I'm going for the Texans now because I really like Deshaun Watson.
There you go.
I guess it just depends on your loyalty to to the player / streamer.
Like Coco, if Jen and who are those Jen and Julie? If they moved from Twitch to Mixer, would you open a Mixer account and watch them? Do you think?
That's a good question. See, like I followed them from YouTube to Twitch because I realized that they had a Twitch account. So like okay. I'm not a sub for them, but so I can't even talk in their channel. But like, I mean, probably not because they put so much content on YouTube and it's basing on Twitch, so it's like, I could know.
Yeah.
So probably not.
Right. Yeah, because I'm not like a very loyal stream watcher for them. I'm a very loyal YouTube watcher for them. So like that's I don't think it would really make a difference for me.
Yeah.
Record Ernie made a good point, or he kind of wanted to follow up to that subject of people leaving. He said, the team Cloud9, I'm assuming they're a League of Legends team. He said once you were removed from the starting lineup, I stopped being a Cloud9 fan. So.
Well, there you go. I mean, I think Cloud9 does League, and I think they do a lot of games. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, exactly. So that's a good point.
So Apple Guy says he's got a topic for us to talk about.
Ooh, it's a good one.
A partnered streamer he watches, Majin Phil, took a few days off from Twitch for mental health, and when he was back, he opened up about losing money by not streaming. He said Twitch should offer paid vacation of some kind to account for their partner's health. Thoughts? Ooh, that is a good topic to talk about.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
Who wants to tackle that first?
Do you want me to? Apple Guy? Yeah. Well, he personally thinks Twitch isn't enough of a blessing as an occupation, that Twitch is not obligated at all to give you paid vacation. Coco, it sounds like you have something to say already. So
I do. Especially, okay. And I do know a little bit about this topic specifically because it came up on my Twitter because I follow a lot of Twitch stuff. So I find it really interesting. Is something up with my mic?
No, I said good job. No, because no.
Okay. So I think for partners specifically, like if it is how you make money, how you like live, then I think absolutely like you should at least get like one stream pay a month that you a day to recover.
Like your average stream? Like yeah. Okay.
Definitely, because like some people, like mental health is becoming so like prominent, and I'm extremely happy for it because so many people suffer and it's not covered enough. But like, if it is your job, you definitely should get some sort of paid break. Partnership with Twitch.
Yep, I hear you.
To me, it's interesting. I can go both ways, and I haven't really decided in my head yet. It kind of reminds me of Uber and Lyft drivers, how they're there. And I looked at what Pixel said earlier, that they're contractors. The partners are contractors, just like Uber and Lyft drivers are. And those people out right now in California, in fact, there was a law that was passed that's trying to change that and give them health insurance and all that kind of stuff and make them not contractors. But I don't know. It's hard because you get to start to stream whenever you want. You can stop whenever you want. Yes, it is your job. So I don't know. Does Twitch owe you? Or maybe if like a partner, you need to average 75 viewers, right? But then you got people that average 10,000 viewers. Like, is there a cutoff line? Do they both get the same? Like, does the 10,000 guy, like if I'm a 10,000 viewer guy, I'll just take a week off and not have to stream and get like a boatload of money, where the 75 viewer guy or girl takes off and it's a lot smaller because their average is less, I don't know.
Right.
Honestly, I don't know. I guess I'm still just
that's a
questioning
good
it.
topic. It's a good question because to some people it is their full-time job. It is their 9 to 5, so to speak. Like Coco.
Yeah.
It's their 9 to 5. So if they, but I mean, oh, that's a tough one. See, I see where Apple Guy's coming from because it's not it's, but I mean to people like me, I guess maybe like Dubs and I, it's kind of a side gig, for lack of a better term.
Yeah.
So we have our main source of revenue coming in, and then Twitch is just extra.
Yep.
So to us, it doesn't affect us as much as a full-time streamer.
Which is probably why we're less passionate about it, like Coco's. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
Right, so no, it's fine. I don't know. That's a good one.
I think it is all circumstantial.
It is, but I think maybe, but like a mental health thing. But Twitch isn't even the one paying them. Some of them you said are contracted.
I think it's starting to work itself out a little because you're seeing the big streamers get contracts now. Like,
so I guess that makes up for it.
So they like a guy like Ninja and Shroud and all them. They're getting like whatever. No one really knows the true numbers. I've seen 2 million. I've seen 5 million. I've seen 10 million. Whatever it is. But that's guaranteed money. They don't have to stream to get that. The streaming money is a bonus. Maybe if a partner got like a certain stipend, like if you're a 75 to 500 viewer, you get $250 a week or something like that. And if you're this guy, if you're higher than that, then you get this. Obviously we can't work out the scale right now, but I think that would make sense.
Right, a stipend for you say you stream a certain amount of hours, you get paid like this much or something.
Yeah.
I can see that. Yeah.
Yeah, and the bigger people get more. Anyway, sorry, Coco, go ahead.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Well, I think that off of what I said before, like if your partner, this is like your. I don't know if I know a partner who has who doesn't just stream. Like I don't know if I know any partners who don't who have a 9 to 5 or whatever. So
there's probably not very many, if there are.
Yeah.
Any. Yeah.
If you have gotten into that contract with Twitch, then they essentially are your employer, and employees you should have some sort of vacation, mental health day or something that you can take, and it's not a big deal, I don't know.
Can I interrupt real quick? And I just want to address chat and let everyone know. Yes, Coco's having issues with the mic and the speed of whatever the way it looks on there. It's not her fault. It can happen to any one of us. This is a live stream. This is a live podcast. This is the way it goes. And apologies to anyone, but we're doing the best we can. Anyway, go ahead.
But on that, I do have some news.
Yes.
I'm going to be getting a PC, hopefully on Friday.
That's amazing.
And this should stop because I'm streaming, I'm on a laptop right now, and it isn't cutting it. So this should hopefully be fixed within the next week.
That's right. Oh, and also I'd like to mention too, guys, I can't do next Monday, so we're going to figure out what we're going to do. It's probably either be Saturday, Sunday, or Tuesday, I'm guessing. One of those 3 days. We can work that out off stream. But just letting everyone know.
So just letting y'all know, next Monday there probably won't be a podcast, but it'll be an alternative day. I hope it doesn't mess with our schedules too much.
Right.
Exactly. And you can always watch it on YouTube afterward.
That's true. Or listen to it on your favorite podcasting network, like Apple, Google, or Spotify. We're on all of them.
Woohoo!
Yes.
That's awesome.
Let me go back to the topic quick, just because I saw Pixel made a comment on it says, let's say you hire someone to renovate your restroom. Would you still pay his sick days?
To renovate, like you're talking about an independent contractor?
Yeah, like if you're an independent contractor.
Of course I wouldn't pay his sick days, but the thing is these people on Twitch are renovating the kitchen every day on Twitch. They're not coming in my house for 2 weeks and then leaving. You know what I mean? They're on Twitch every day, so I could see why that they would want to do that. Now, if I'm the business owner, of course I don't want to do that, right? Because I'm all about I'm all about making that cash. So it's a tough thing, but here's what's going to happen, and what's already starting to happen. People are starting to move. You're seeing people get signed to deals. I wouldn't be surprised if some place, YouTube, Facebook, here, Mixer, did some kind of thing where they paid people weekly and gave them whatever, and then you'd see people want to move over to them. I mean, it's competitive. It's just like any job out there. If I'm not getting benefits at my job, I can go to a new job and try to get benefits. That's how I look at it.
That's a good point.
Ernie also make a point. I reckon Ernie says you can see Twitch kind of like WWE wrestlers. They are independent contractors.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like in the future, like, because people obviously, like, some people are extremely passionate about Twitch. And I think that once Twitch realizes that, they'll treat it more like an employer-employee type relationship. And I think that we will see that in the future. I think.
Right.
Yeah,
That's
I do too. I was just answering someone in chat. They wanted to know, doesn't Mixer pay Ninja for his exclusivity?
Yeah, I think we talked about that last week.
Yes, they did.
Oh, but we didn't cover. Yeah, they did pay, and then funny. I think a topic I was mentioning earlier. Topic did come out on that they released how much Ninja makes on they finally released how much the contract was for Mixer. And they found it to be between $30 to $40 million. Like, this comes from a legit source. So that's insane. So at that point, like you already got your money up front, right? Do you want to take? You can take as many days off as you want at that point.
I mean, that's why I'm.
Viewers.
Sorry, go ahead. Yeah, your viewers.
Yeah, your viewers. Your like group. Like, they want to see you. So you don't want to disappoint them.
Yeah,
I mean,
Ninja
it is. Sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, it's going back. If Ninja's your favorite streamer, would you go back? You go see him you support him in Mixer now?
Well, that's the thing. I think we already know the answer. He had like 20, 30,000 here, and he has like 5 to 10,000 there.
Yeah, so he lost a lot.
So he lost some, but he's got the money in the bank.
He got the money, so he probably didn't care.
Yeah, or I'm sure
and
he cares.
Also said he also mentioned that he's a lot more at ease, or whatever the quote was. Like, his mind isn't as clouded. I forgot what the quote was, but he's a lot happier now. Because he doesn't have that same pressure that he did.
Yeah.
Right.
I think we did cover that. I believe we did cover that too.
Okay.
Sorry, Dubs. I think you were gonna say something. I cut you off before I said that.
No. I think we got that topic covered. Do we have any other topics, or are we going to? Should we do questions?
I think we should probably move over to questions now.
Yeah.
Viewers, if you guys have any questions for us, any advice that you would like to ask for, go ahead and you can either highlight your message.
You could highlight it in here, or you could put it in the Talkin Twitch Discord if you're part of that. Of course, I don't have that link. Does anyone have a link
I'll get it real quick.
Oh, actually, I can't. I'm streaming this, so I can't look at my Discord.
No, that's fine. I got it.
Yeah.
Apple will get it. Apple will get it.
What if I beat him first?
But yeah, also, we also want to give any new tips or you know what? I'm gonna give a tip to new streamers now. Yeah. Okay, and. The number one tip that I can give to anyone, and I'd said this last week, is just don't be afraid and just stream. You just have to press the go live button. You press go live, and then you figure it out. You figure out what works and what doesn't work. I know that's the hardest. I mean, not the hardest. That sounds like the easiest, dumbest advice. Like, oh, duh, yeah, you just press go live.
Yeah.
Like, how many times have you sat here in front of the screen before you started really streaming and just going, should I press it? Should I not press it? What am I going to do? What am I going to say? Who am I going to be? Do people like me? Do people hate me? Honestly, you just have to get out there. And I mean, if you want to stream, what you're doing is you're showing yourself online. So if you're going to do that, then you just got to be ready to do it and just start getting used to it. You know?
Yeah, it sounds easier said than done when you go, like, yeah, just push it, just do it, right? But then you're kind of like, you're about to push it and you're just like, really do it? Should I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's something that I was really having a problem with when I was gonna say that's something that I used to have a big problem with, because like I've wanted to be a streamer for a really long time, but I didn't. When I finally was able to, I was like, wait, like, am I gonna be all that stuff? But today, funny enough, that you say just hit the button, that's exactly what I did. You work your way up to that.
Yes.
Like, I didn't have anything planned at all. I was just super excited about the PC, and I was like, okay, go right now. And sometimes, like, it was a good time. Like, sometimes that can be the best time. So just go for it. That's
There
what
you go.
mine is.
There you
Yeah.
go.
So we're starting off with. Oh, go ahead. Sorry, you gonna say something?
No, go for it. I was gonna
say. Nina's asking, what minimum upload speed would you recommend for a streamer? I'll be the first one to tell you my upload speed is not the greatest. I'm running like.
What's
less
your
than
upload?
I'm running at less than 5 megabytes per second. So
What are you like, 3
not
and
even
a
the
half?
greatest. Yeah, somewhere like that. So it's not even the greatest, and you can still send some quality content with that.
Yes, you send the quality content. I think that's right around the minimum. Is when I was researching is right around 2.5, 2. Also, it depends on what you want to stream at. Like I stream at 720/30. That's another actually bit of advice for people out there. The reason I could stream at much higher than 720/30 frames per second. The reason I do that is because people on mobile, if they're not in Wi-Fi, they'll have problems with like 1080/60 and things like that.
Yeah, they
and
do.
It gets really grainy and stuff. So I stream it. I have 10 upload, and it's fine. So yeah, I think it's like 2.5 or 3. I don't know, CocoDeee, have you seen anything on that? No.
You blew my mind. I have no idea.
Okay.
All right, so we've got we got this question asked last time, but we can go ahead and answer it again.
Sure.
Who was this? I missed it. Who was it? Someone asked. I think it was AJ. AJ's asking if I stream, does it matter if I use a face cam or not?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we did talk about that last time.
So we'll just touch on this one.
Yeah,
I think
we'll go
what
ahead
we
and-
came down to, was like, if you don't have a face cam, then you need to personality, and if you do, then make it so like you kind of, I don't want to say put effort into how you look, but like people will be more gravitated towards like nice people, that's all.
Right.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Jay.
So-
huh?
Yeah, go
more
ahead.
to add, Coco? Oh no, I
No.
thought Coco had more to add.
Oh.
Oh no, I mean it was just basically what Coco said. That was just to touch on it briefly. If you're gonna do it, no face cam, just talk a lot, talk your ears, talk about his ears. That
I mean, honestly, I think whether you have a cam or don't have a cam, you should always be talking a lot. Like to me, you should always be it's the hardest thing with 0, 1, 2, 3 viewers to talk a lot and no interaction from chat. But you're not going to get interaction from chat if you're not talking. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the one thing. And that's the number one piece of any advice. See, if you're gonna stream, just talk. Don't have really like silent moments, because then you kind of. It's like if you're hanging out with somebody and they're not talking, you kind of don't. Want to
It's just awkward.
Yeah,
Right.
it's just like, what am I doing here?
Yeah.
Apple Guy asked, how do you guys set up family quiet time for the stream?
That's funny. 5 minutes before this thing started, my son was banging on the door going, Daddy, Daddy, come play with me. And I told him already, like, yo, I'm going downstairs. I'm going to, I'm doing something. I can't play with you. And he's kind of in trouble right now. So he's not allowed to watch TV. So if he's not allowed to watch TV, he wants to bug me. Anyway, it's hard. It's not easy. You have to, hopefully you can do it. I tell my wife I'm about to go podcast right now and, try to keep it down. But, if something happens,
Right.
Yeah.
That doesn't really apply to me. So I
Funny
can't
video.
have any input on that.
Yeah.
There's a funny video of this guy who's a news anchor, and he I don't know if he records it or whatever he does from home, but there was one where his kid ran into the room and ran around him and then slams down the door and grabs the kid and runs.
You gotta send me that clip.
It'd be funny if something like that would happen.
I love that.
Disc asked, how do you determine when content falls into mature audiences? That does say fails. No.
Falls into mature audiences.
Am I seeing a random? Oh, I guess I'm seeing a 9 there. Anyways, how do you determine when content falls into mature audiences?
If you don't think that your little tiny 4-year-old cousin should be able to watch it.
I have a disclaimer on my stream. I put a disclaimer up because I know I'll randomly drop some F-bombs or.
I've got an 18. My stream is 18 plus, dude.
Yeah.
You could press my stream on the thumbnail and get about 7 cuss words on the first 10 seconds of watching my stream.
Yeah, for real though.
So
You
I'd
just
make
have
sure
to-
that I have it set at 18 plus.
Yeah, for sure. I do too. And how do we determine that? Because I know myself, basically. That's really the only reason why. I know how I am, and I know myself, so I know that I need to put that disclaimer up because I don't want a 5-year-old kid with their mom watching my stream yelling, throwing out random F-bombs when
Yeah.
ass whooped in Dark Souls. So that's how I determine it. Yeah.
I saw one. Do you mind if I?
No, go for it. Yeah.
It was Nina asked, "Did you guys buy your setups before streaming or buy pieces as you go?" Who wants to start with that one?
I kind of just bought it all at once, but I think it depends on the person. Me, I kind of mentioned this. I forgot where. I think it was on my or something. So my job, I didn't know they were paying me the amount that they're supposed to be paying me. I didn't know until I just randomly got a check that was twice as much as I normally get. I was like, what the hell? Something's going on. And then I looked into it and they're like, yeah, we back pay because we weren't paying you. I'm like, well, I didn't even know. So it was basically a savings amount for me. And I was just like, well, time to dump it all into the PC. And that's what I did.
Wow. Nice.
I got lucky. I just got lucky.
Nice.
But you've bought some pieces too as you've gone. You just bought a stream deck. You just got a new mic.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
PC. Yeah. The mic I did just recently. The mic and the stream deck I did just recently buy this week.
Yeah.
But that can come later. I mean, if you just want to, if you're starting off, I don't think you should really go all out. Well, I don't know. I mean, if you got the money, then buy a high-end mic and webcam and stuff. But if you don't really need. Because I was using a $20-$30 mic for my streams.
Honestly, I don't even think you should. Even if you're a gazillionaire, buy the high-end stuff. Because what if you don't even like streaming and then you just waste money?
True.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But anyway, sorry, Coco. What do you think?
I mean, this is very relevant to my situation right now. This is how it went for me specifically, and I started out from PlayStation 4, like streaming from that exclusively, and I was like, this isn't what I want to do, but like I wanted to be a streamer, and then I got an iPhone which is capable of streaming. So that's where the next step is the PC. So me personally, I'm going step by step to building what I really want. And what really interesting, what did you do? What was your process?
Yeah, Dubz, let's hear what you gotta say.
First, I want to say I admire Coco and anyone out there that starts like that, because that means you really have passion to get into it. When you're just like, I'm gonna stream from my phone, or I'm gonna stream from my, you know what I mean? Like that just, to me, that's really cool. But anyway,
thank you.
How did I start? I already had a pretty cool PC, but it wasn't up to snuff, so I bought a new video card. I just started streaming. I remember at first I was doing PS4, but I didn't really. Sorry, I know this is a weird answer. So anyway, I already had it.
You streamed directly from the PS4? Did he cut off, or is it just me?
No, did I cut off?
No,
it might just be me. It might just be me then. Might have just been.
I already had a pretty dope PC, so I didn't need that. So but then I did buy little things, like I started streaming without a green screen, and then I bought a green screen, and then I wanted more shortcuts, so then I bought a stream deck, and then I got a better camera, and then I got a new mic. So I think any streamer, I would not recommend going out there and buying every single thing at once, because first of all, you're not sure if you're gonna like the certain things. Right. Maybe you don't like that mic, or maybe you want, you know what I mean? I think,
or you might just not like streaming altogether.
You might not like streaming altogether. I think what you need to do is just start with your core, whatever your core streaming is, and I think a PC is the best way to go. But if you can't afford it, go PS4, go Xbox, go phone, do whatever you need to do. Get yourself out there and just keep practicing, because honestly, you can reinvent yourself tomorrow. I can go buy Captain, whatever, something totally different, and totally change my stream if I thought that this wasn't working. It's not like I'm, you know what I mean? Like, it would suck for the community maybe and things like that, but I guess my point is just get that out there and try it, and you don't really need a lot to start streaming,
Definitely, and like work from what you got. Like seriously, just work from what you got.
Yeah.
Right.
Coco's a prime example of that. If I'm. So.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna answer this one because I know she's directing it at me. Pixel, my sibling. How do you stream when your family's trying to sleep? Whoa. So if I'm awake, if I'm streaming at 2:00 in the morning, I'm most likely not sober, so I'm not even thinking about that. Sorry.
How close is her room to yours?
It's literally next like that
really?
wall behind me is her room.
Oh, nice.
So she's really close to me, and yeah, I'm sorry. It's the only thing I can say.
Yeah.
Any of y'all see a question y'all want to pick out, or maybe y'all seen?
Well, I don't know. Do you have that problem, Coco, with the family sleeping, or your significant other, Colt, who's in the chat right now?
I mean, I don't think that it makes much of a difference because like what we were talking about with the last podcast, like balancing your family and streaming, like you have to make a schedule that works around everyone.
Yeah.
In my opinion, I'm lucky because it's just us two, and like he really is supportive of what I'm doing, and he'll stay up and mod for me if I do stream a little late. But you have to keep in mind Jay, you have to keep in mind the people around you.
So you have like he's like your team member. Like he's like not member, but you guys are a team. It's like you're both streaming. Yeah. When you get on, it's like you're both streaming.
Yeah, he's my mod. He's basically my partner when I'm streaming.
Right.
Like I said, he's extremely supportive of what I do, and
that's awesome.
I don't know, really helpful.
I'm downstairs too. I don't live in a gigantic house. I don't want you to think I live in some kind of mansion, but it's a townhouse and it has 3 stories. The bottom story is just a guest room and a laundry room. So I'm on the bottom floor, and they're usually on the top floor when I'm streaming, or they're upstairs and they're not sleeping. So I don't really.
So you have a whole floor to yourself. That's cool.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. Well, it's not really a floor. It's more like a room. But yeah.
That's so cool. You got a lot of room for your screams to get.
Yeah, no, that's why I can just go balls to the wall with my streams. You know, I can.
I would love to do that.
Yeah. That's been my thing lately is rage. It's just, I don't know. Some people like it, some people don't. I can't help it. I'm just being me. I decided to just be me, dude. I'm gonna do me. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Just forget it, dude.
That's kind of what happens sometimes when we're playing, and we're playing like last night we're playing Tekken, we're getting hype, and I'm like, what the hell? I can't. That's just excitement. That's not even me thinking anything.
Yeah.
So, man, guys. Okay, so let me just say something on that.
Yeah.
So I live in an apartment. I have 3 floors: basement, main floor, and the floor I'm on right now. Mm-hmm. And everything is fine. Like whatever, you can close the doors and it's fine. But the people in the other apartments, like the one over here, the trumpeter.
The trumpeter.
You can hear them, and like if you live in a place that has other people, like it. Oh my god, I'm sorry, that annoys me. Yeah. If I can hear someone else, that would make me so mad. But like, he's a 10-year-old.
Dude, Colt says, "Fuck that trumpet ass bitch, 10-year-old."
Yo, 10-year-old kid, if you're listening, turn it down.
Oh my god, but honestly, like if you live in a place where there's other people, like that could be your dub.
That may be the best quote.
Rage.
Yeah.
We're gonna come get you, trumpet kid. If you don't keep it down, all right? If you don't keep that trumpet down, we're gonna come get you.
I saw a question that I want only Coco can answer this question. What's the first game you're gonna play on your new PC?
Oh, that's an exciting
stream
question.
Stream. What's your first game?
I hope it's not Minecraft.
Yeah, I know, me too.
Hey, shut your mouth. Just shut your mouth. Okay, I'm gonna actually really think about this. There's a couple games that I really want to play.
Mm-hmm.
There's this game called Green Hell that I really want to play. It's like a survival. You're in the Amazon.
Right.
And I would play Minecraft. That's the thing, I would, is because that was the first that I tried to stream in the very beginning, on this laptop. Yeah. And it just didn't work. So, to spite you guys, I'm gonna play Minecraft.
Oh no! Oh man!
All right.
Unfollowed. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm subscribing.
I think I'm gonna play probably Skyrim.
Oh, nice.
That's my core. I love Skyrim.
That's good. I love that game too.
Good quality.
Who's your favorite Skyrim type of person? Like, what do you guys play as? I like to play as a mage always.
I'm an archer. I'm a sneaky archer. Can you tell? Like, that's kind of like me.
Well, I'm gonna throw a left field here. I've never played Skyrim, so.
Oh, you gotta stream that, dude. Dude, if you put your title First time Skyrim, you're gonna get a lot of views. I'm telling you. Yeah.
I mean, it's probably better than
Everyone-
Minecraft, so I'll probably do it.
Yo,
Yeah.
you know what? Fight me.
Let me see. Let me pull out.
Yeah, what else we got?
Pull out a question from. I like Apple Guy's question. He says, "Is it better to stream single player or co-stream / play a multiplayer game?"
Oh, it depends on your preference. Honestly,
Yeah.
like this is very relevant to me
Mm-hmm.
because there's a lot of times where, not a lot of times, but where I go into a stream and we're talking, but like there's that multi-stream thing now. I don't know how. Personally, like just watching one person.
Yeah, I
Not
like just
having
watching
to
one
hear
person too.
everyone else.
Yeah.
Yeah, not
Yeah.
hear everyone else. I don't really like that, but it depends. It depends on your taste.
Oh, you
guess-
mean like when people are in the Discord and stuff? You don't like other people talking on the stream? Is that what you're saying?
Well, I'm sorry, I'm fuzzy, but I go to a stream to interact with the host, not to interact with other people.
Got you.
Unless, like, I don't know. It depends. It depends, honestly.
Just add us already. Just add me, Ernie, and
Yeah. What
that's what we do. That's what we do.
No, it's just in general.
I personally just play whatever F I want to play, and if you don't like it, you can F off. Sorry. I'll play single player, I'll play multiplayer, I'll play co-op, I'll play just about the only thing I won't play is a MOBA or a puzzle game. Okay? So there you go. Anyway.
Yeah, they're trying to get me, Ernie, on that topic. Ernie's been trying to get me, Ernie and Mac have been trying to get me to play League of Legends. I'm like,
Right.
Good luck.
I feel just the same way about that game, just as I do.
Yeah.
Boobs has a
You didn't answer the
question.
question though, Jay.
Me, no. Well, I mean, Coco already kind of shouted. You know, she kind of gave it away. I do a lot of.
Oh, okay. That's true. That's true.
I do a lot of.
Dude, you said doo-doo. Oh, sorry.
I did say doo-doo.
Boobs has a question that I really like.
Okay.
Streamer, have you ever been concerned with saying something that is against the TOS?
Yeah. Oh, have I been concerned about it? I
What?
have done
Yeah.
it. Have I been concerned
Oh,
afterwards?
me personally?
Oh, was it for?
Yeah, you guys.
Oh,
Oh.
for sorry.
No. I'm not saying me personally. The question, I thought the question was like, you ever watch a streamer and worried about them, but now I'm realizing he's asking us if we ever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry. Go ahead.
Coco, you haven't answered it.
I mean, I know that I'm not going to say anything against the terms of service because
Yeah.
I mean, terms of service just goes right along with your own morals. So like, it doesn't have any effect on me because like I read all of it and I know it and it's not gonna. I mean, I'm not worried about it at all.
Yeah.
I mean, I do. I try to keep.
You're cutting off for me. Did he cut off for you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I did.
Now you're there.
Oh Jesus, I'm good. Okay.
Yeah, you're good.
So, I do try to have a filter on, literally and metaphor. Streaming.
Yeah.
So I do, because if you talk to me in person, I'm a little more. I hold back a little bit less, and I'll say words I probably would get banned for, or viewership on stream.
Oh, nice. Or not nice.
So,
Depending.
so no, I mean it's not. I mean it's not that I mean it in any
Right.
insulting way. It's just
Yeah.
I have a mouth. Either.
Yeah.
I try to filter sometimes because I know I don't want to offend anybody out there either.
Mm-hmm.
They don't know. They might hear me say certain words, but they might think I'm trying to insult them. But it's just me how I am. I'm not trying to find out for anybody.
I swear a lot and I yell a lot, but I never say any like, banned words. Just I don't normally say that anyway. But I worry about if I'm in a Discord and there's a new viewer and they want to play, or maybe a newish person that's just joined the community and they want to play whatever, and they just start dropping,
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
Yeah.
Having other
Somebody
people
asked that.
say
yeah.
it.
And I don't know what the TOS says in that. I don't know if you're responsible for your Discord. Probably you are, I'm guessing. You
Yeah.
know?
Even Discord.
You are. Yep.
You are.
Yeah.
Yeah, because even
Yeah,
then, whenever I
definitely.
do stream like Jackbox, and they're kind of open to drawing whatever they want to draw, and I don't know, I don't want to get somebody can put something up that will get me banned. It's on my channel, right?
Yeah.
So I guess It's my fault.
You are responsible. Yep.
So I should be responsible for keeping that. So that is a true concern. Worried about what people do.
So I guess I can't hang out with Jay in Discord anymore. I'm just kidding. It's a joke. It's a joke. I worry about Twerk though, dude. Twerk, if you're watching this, yo. Anyway,
dude.
Yeah.
No, me and Jay, we actually are awesome when we stream together. I love playing Jay in Tekken and other games.
Tekken?
Yeah, because
Go
no,
ahead.
I was just gonna say we have a lot of fun and we talk trash, but we don't get too like aggressive and you know what I mean. It's like it's fun. Yeah,
it's fun times. Yeah, we know where we know where to.
Right.
That's kind of. I feel like that should be for anybody. Don't take the game too serious because then you just get upset and then. Just do it for fun.
Right. Fernie's got a good one.
Yeah.
How would you handle? Are y'all reading the same one?
Yep.
How would you handle a viewer wanting to play with you? Example: a guy wanted to play in Minecraft with. But since it was a private world, we didn't let him.
I think that you are completely right not to let them in. If you're playing with your streamer friends, then that's for you guys, I think. Yeah, but it's not an invitation.
I think you should just handle it like this. Hey, man, I appreciate you wanting to play with us, but right now we're playing in a private server, and we kind of set this up prior to this, but maybe I'll do a follower night where we'll play with followers or subs or whatever.
I think that's what I was gonna say.
Because then you keep the guy as a viewer, you know.
Right.
Yeah. Like, sorry, look, we're just doing a private stream tonight, but hey, I'll have a day where I'll stream with viewers.
Yeah.
Or I'll play with viewers.
So when's that night, Ernie?
Don't let me know. Frey, I'm kind of curious about this one. Frey asked, "What's the most scary game y'all have played?"
Ooh.
It's more so a curiosity one.
Scary?
Yeah. Do you play scary games, Coco?
Oh yeah, I love scary games.
Nice.
I love Amnesia and the Backrooms game, and there's one more, but the name is escaping me. But I love scary games, absolutely.
I play. This was off stream prior to me streaming. Resident Evil 7. It wasn't that scary, but there was one part in the beginning when you're going through the house where the guy like breaks down that wall or whatever, and then like starts chasing you throughout the house, and you have to hide and stuff. That for me was some scary shit. Yeah.
I don't think I played a game that I was like, holy crap! Like this game is like scary. Well, I mean, how scary? Like scary to the point where you wouldn't want to play it, or scary to the point where you're like, this is a really good amount of scary, but I still want to keep going. Right?
What was that one on the PS4? That was a really scary game. It was like only on the PS4, and then they took it off.
Oh yeah, the PT, the
PT, yeah. When you're walking, that was pretty freaking scary, dude. That was scary, dude. Yeah. Anyway.
Cole reminded me of what it was. The other one that I was thinking of was Soma. I played it on PlayStation. It was a good one.
I've never heard it. I've never heard of Soma. I think that one of the creepiest games I probably played was Condemned 2. I don't know if I've heard of that game.
Condemned 2?
The Xbox? Yeah.
I never played it. Was it fun?
It was pretty fun because it's first person.
Yeah.
You're in this world, and you can, like it comes to the point where you're down to your fists, and you'll start punching people if you need to. There are also weapons you can pick up, and it's pretty creepy. I would definitely like to play it again.
Oh, nice.
All right, guys, what are y'all thinking?
I don't know. I mean, maybe. Go ahead, Coco.
Wait, did you answer the question, Dubz? I don't remember.
Yeah,
he said PT.
PT, Resident Evil 7. Resident Evil 2,
sorry.
the recent one is pretty good. The one that just came out. I'm like Jay, though. I don't really get super scared unless it's like a gotcha kind of moment. Like, you know?
Like jump scares, man. I hate
jump scares. Yeah.
I think they're so scared.
I love them, but I hate them at the same time.
The best way to play, to me, a scary game is lights off, headphones. You know what I mean? Nobody else in the room. And then just get down with that, you know?
What do y'all want to go? A couple more questions? Do y'all want to keep going?
I think we can do like one or two more if we have any. If not, I mean...
Yeah, I'm looking at a couple. Valent's asking, what the plans for your community whenever we blow? That's very flattering.
That's a good one.
What do you guys think?
World domination. That's all.
Whoa!
It's a joke. I'm playing the evil guys in Detroit Become Human. Or not the evil guys.
It's seeping into your brain.
I'm playing as an evil. Yes, it is. Sorry. What about you guys? I mean, I love this community, guys. Honestly,
Mm-hmm.
I would be if this community didn't even grow from what it is right now. I would be super happy. Obviously, it's amazing if we can get more and more people, but I'm just very grateful for everyone here. Honestly.
Aw, yeah, me too.
Same though, for real. I have no idea. What are your plans, Coco, for the community?
I mean, honestly, I am gonna actually try to answer this because I have no idea. But it would be really cool to expand the community as much as possible. But like really core community, because like I know all of you guys.
Yeah.
So like
Yeah.
it would be really cool and nice to add a lot more people to it.
Course, yeah.
And just like, maybe one day go to TwitchCon with all of them.
Dude, where's TwitchCon next year, guys? We should try to go. That would
It's
be
usually
so
like
fun.
California, isn't it?
It is.
Fly
That's why I
me-
feel
fly
bad for
me
you
out.
guys. I know.
Fly me out. I'll come.
Well, maybe you should do a goal on your stream for the next TwitchCon.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
I bet you that should be your first goal for you. Set that donation bar.
Oh yeah.
TwitchCon 2020.
Is it San Diego?
Ooh.
I bought tickets for last year's and I didn't go because I was because I was, even though it looks like I'm super extrovert, I'm not. I in public situations I get a little shy, so I was like, I just didn't go at all. But if you guys went and I knew other people and other people from the community went,
yeah.
I would probably go because
I would love to go.
We can hang out. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because
Dubz,
you can probably meet
I
some
completely understand.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Jay.
What? That was my goal. That's if you're asking for my goal for the.
Oh, you cut out. What did he
Oh,
say?
are you serious?
What did he say?
Like,
What is it? Say it again.
I said I was like to meet Pokimane one day and just shake her hand.
There you
That's my
go.
goal.
That's a great goal for the community.
I'm
Guys,
just kidding.
and you would say, guys, I'm doing this for the community.
Yeah, guys, I'm doing this for Pokimane, by the way. I love you guys, but I want to. Pokemon, if you're hearing this,
Oh.
come find me.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's so creepy.
Oh man.
I know.
No, but no, my real end goal is for the community. Yo, guys, meeting you guys is already cooler than I don't know. It's cooler and more than what I would have imagined would happen with the community with what I've done already.
Aw.
And I think if
Cute.
we keep that same kind of and also this goes out to anyone else who's building a community out there. If you keep that same kind of I'm just very grateful for the people that are in the chat right now, your stream is going to be a lot better. I have the problem, and Coco knows this, and I'll fucking say, why are there only 12 viewers? Well, I'm an idiot for doing that. That's when I get drunk. I would never do that. Like if I why is there only 3? If you're doing that, you need to stop because it's not a good. People get turned off by it. I get turned off when I listen to my own VODs. Me doing that. So that's just another tip for you guys.
I think it's just a self-conscious, or not a self-conscious thing, but something like in your subconscious where you're just looking at it like, man, why is it?
See, like when I look at it, when I look at the viewer count, I'm like, huh, wow, we've got
Yeah.
I have a very different
Yeah.
Yeah, every time I see that number hit 10, like double digits, I'm like, holy crap.
Yeah, I love that. I love when it hits 10.
Yeah.
And then, but
Like,
then
fuck, we're
when
here.
you get used to 10, you want to see it hit. Anyway,
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess the answer that we all have is world domination. No, I'm just kidding. What else? Anything else, or what do you think, Jay?
I don't know. I mean,
And Coco.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I think that's all I got right now. I don't really have any other line. This is my own, versus my own personal goal, but that's besides the point. But
No, I mean, did we have any other question? Oh yeah, go ahead. Coco.
question.
Oh, questions. I was gonna go into some tips and advice.
Yeah, do it.
Oh yeah. Are we done with questions? Sorry guys. Sorry
Well,
if
we
didn't get
can
your
go
question.
back.
We'll get to it
Just
next. Huh? If we got time at the end, we'll get to it next time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I have been going into Dubz's channel, and when he has had, he'll spew out these crazy amounts of advice for streamers, and I've started that.
Okay.
I think
Good. This is good.
you do have some good advice.
Sometimes.
So, this one, well, I only write down the ones that are good.
Okay.
So, so this one was a tip about growing your community.
Okay.
And it's you basically go into someone's channel who has slightly more viewers than you, and you rate them. And that way you can kind of, because so for me, slightly more would be like 20-ish. So I would go into their channel and be like, hey, Raid, like, hi, how's it going? And then that's how you start to make friends.
Right.
Because then they'll do that for you.
Yep.
And, well, we already covered the talk to chat thing.
Yeah, I think to add to what you said, about going to other streamers. Yeah, I think that's, yeah, definitely great advice, because you just start meeting people. I mean, I kind of the reason I go into small streamers versus big streamers. First of all, the big streamers probably not even gonna look at your chat.
Yeah.
Second of all, small streamers, I think of myself kind of when I was starting, and when I would see that, when you first started streaming,
and you see a nice
first person.
Yeah.
You see that first person come into your stream, and you're like, oh, a viewer.
Yeah.
And you just try to talk to him as much as you can to keep him in there or something like that.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, so that's why I think of it. I'm like, maybe I can give that feeling to somebody else.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, that's true. I do both. I'll raid. In fact, I don't raid enough, guys. I always forget.
Me
to
either.
raid.
I forget. I honestly forget to.
Honestly, we should probably raid someone at the end of this, but I don't know how well that would go on the podcast, so probably not.
On the podcast?
No, don't raid on the podcast.
Yeah, we're not going to raid on the
Don't
podcast.
Raid on the podcast.
But honestly, I think if you have a pretty decent amount of viewers, you should be raiding. And if you're playing one specific game, especially if you're playing one specific game and you want to get into the community more, raid other people that are playing that same game in your community. I feel like that's good advice. If this is all, if you're trying to be the person that's growing and wants to be like, wants to be full time or make it a big deal. If you're a hobbyist and you don't, just do whatever you want to do. You know what I mean? That's kind of
right.
I think
I'm listening to your advice, Dubs, as someone who is trying to grow, because like you've become sort of like a weird, like, not weird, but like a mentor in a way.
A
like
weird mentor. Nice.
Not weird.
I'm just kidding.
That's a pretty dope title, I'm not gonna lie. I would love to have that title.
I appreciate that, though.
Like, you just spew out all of this advice all the time. And some of it, like I said, some of it is very solid advice.
And some of it is just terrible, and don't do it.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But I've taken some of your advice, and I've seen myself like grow a little bit, and
That's awesome.
it's not deserves some kind of kudos to you in a way. That's why I have this tab open.
I appreciate that.
Like, you.
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't think I have any more. I don't think I have any more right now.
No.
So keep going.
Yeah.
Cool.
And whenever, to add on to what you said, Dubs, about rating, you rate them and they don't back. Don't get salty by it. That's a problem. That's a problem.
Some people forget it. Some people forget it. So here's the thing,
exactly.
Like you'll raid a guy, and then you're expecting a follow, but they're so excited to see they have 5 viewers, and now they have 21 viewers. They forget to be like, oh, everybody follow Dubs or everybody follow Jay or whatever.
Yeah.
But honestly, that is
true.
good etiquette. If you get raid, follow that person, and and try to tell your community to follow that person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
tell your community, just suggest that they follow.
Mention it.
Yeah. Follow them or else.
You must do this.
Or else.
No, that's the thing that I'm just kind of trying not to take it personal whenever I don't. I mean, sometimes they just might not want, and that's fine. You just gotta move on with your day.
Yeah. So.
Right.
Any other advice, Coco, you had, or
any other advice?
Anything else that you wrote down?
I mean, no, not really. I think that I can save
it
the
for
other
next
ones.
stream.
Yeah.
So okay, guys. So I guess that's you got something to say, Dubs? Sorry.
No. I was gonna let you go. Go for it.
No, I mean, I guess are we gonna end up calling it a night now, or what do you guys?
I think it's a good idea.
A good time. I don't know what. Do you guys want to do more questions? I don't know. I'll let you guys decide on this one.
Honestly, I think it's a good idea.
Have any more?
An hour and 13 minutes.
Yeah, we've had a pretty good stream, and I want to have some stuff for next week. You know? What do you think, Coco? Is that cool?
Yeah, that's fine.
Is anyone else streaming tonight after this? I will be streaming, guys, right after this. Come on by. I have no idea I don't even know what I'm going to stream, but I will.
Awesome.
I have like one beer. I'm going to go get
I want to go get some beer so bad, but I don't know how to sneak out of the house right now and get it.
I wish I had wine.
Anyway, so that's a good one, guys.
All right, guys. With that, I guess thanks everybody for stopping by. I really appreciate all you guys. I don't know if you guys know this. We typically don't read a lot of chat when we're streaming or when we're doing the podcast. We try to be more focused on where we're going or we're talking about to just prevent derailing the conversation.
Yep.
If you're listening to this on Spotify, YouTube, Apple, whatever, Google, I don't know what other spot. I don't know. Thank you guys for listening.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, guys.
With that, I guess we're gonna call it a night, guys. Thank y'all for stopping by again.
All right.
Shout out to everybody. Y'all are wonderful people.
Peace.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Bye, guys.